Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Expos and the Minnesota Twins. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong 3-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gonzalez is there, and that's the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, number 96.
Stepping up now, Stefan Segui. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Garver corrals it, and that ends the inning. Felix Hernandez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First at-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting range.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of the series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
And he is in there.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop, Derek Jeter, on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hernandez has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Ooh, and Hernandez really overthrows this one. That'll be a wild pitch. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Russell Martin now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Man, D-Row, talk about a month. This guy hit 8 long balls last month.
Yeah, Dan, he is locked in. I want you to focus on his bat path through the zone. He is getting it in early and staying through the baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Josh Donaldson is retired, leading off the bottom of the second. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 15 long balls, 39 driven in. The 1-0 home. Bottom of the second here with no score. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing it that way? A good take there on that pitch.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in, and there's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Hernandez is ready. 1-0 on its way.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. way.
Ball back down.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 out with the man at first.
Here we go. Nope,
Up
that's the
top,
ball.
it's 2-0. Check by Hernandez. The pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Adames ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Now batting, Manuel Margot. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Zobrist has it. There's one. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The set and the 1-0.
That's a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Plot thickens here, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The third baseman, 24.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
In his career, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Margot has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Twins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. So here's Kevin Kiermaier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Into the box now, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie.
And he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1. I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Striding into the box, Stefan Segui comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Standing in, Mitch Garver, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the Hein and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Darren O'Day answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
1 strike.
Fouled away. swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Second baseman,
The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now here it comes. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in, Russell Martin.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. This is foul right side. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
In now, Austin Meadows. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Kepler has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Twins are out in front, 3-1. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Popped him up. Segui waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Come on.
To 2-2 now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz, number 23 for him thus far, as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing the ball in that location. application in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Let's go, Twins!
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. That evens it up 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
No, that's down.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Willie Adames.
Shortstop, Willie.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 96.
In now, Stefan Segui. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter. Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-1, here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 4-3. Plate, Mitch Garver. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Next for Minnesota, the first baseman,
Ready for another chance? Max Kepler. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and
Inside,
Too
ball
tight
three.
with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Sergio Romo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Sergio Romo.
Austin Meadows will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So digging in now, Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The set and the 1-0.
Sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1-2. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The center fielder, Byron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
You can do it, Twins! Yeah!
Now the payoff pitch home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Kevin Kiermaier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 pitch. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Stefan Segui. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 pitch.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order.
We all wanna fly, but it all takes time. You say you're trying to reach the sky, you can do it, all it takes is time. You gotta work if you're trying to fly.
Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Great.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He went deep last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Good eye.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Drake is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Segui finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Tyler Duffy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 0-2 home. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Russell Martin.
At the plate, Russell Martin. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a hard liner toward short. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, Right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Fouled off. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out double.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Twins get their 20th home win this year. Jake Odorizzi earned his 9th win of the year. Felix Hernandez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Tyler Duffy wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.